Testing. Oh, okay. It wasn't connected. How are y'all doing this wonderful Saturday? Should be out protesting, but I'm watching dogs, and they're really... they've been a little naughty with sort of tearing up a wall or two, but not a wall, but one of the front gates. So, hey, Cage, how you doing? Let's see now. I've got to set this. Today we're going to be looking at two of them, like we did before, even though both of them took about maybe 2 hours to do. This was a nice little feature of just doing something in Blender. This is just a flat project of her spine. Then I think I just got up in the morning. Unfortunately, not going to see this process. I got up in the morning and was like, okay, let's just experiment. And unfortunately, I experimented too hard and ended up with something I really liked. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 4:29. Okay. I'm using a time calculator. I wanted to start exactly at 10, so I'm not exactly set up. But let's try times 2 would give us 8 hours. No, okay, how about divided by 2 hours and 14 minutes. Let's try 2.1. 2.2. 2.3. Nope, that's even less than 2 hours. So 2.2 it is. We got a little extra time. Okay, what the hell? What the hell, OBS? Let's see. View, dock, playlist mode, advanced controls. Nope. Status bar. There we go. And then we are now at 2.8. I can't tweak it any further, so we're going to go double speed. And again, this is me just experimenting with Blender, seeing what would work and what wouldn't work. The thing with Blender is it saves time, but it saves time if you've already put in the time. You know what I mean? And I'm going to talk about this later because I had a model from a character that I already did, and I just loaded it up and then finished what I was working on in about an hour. But the thing is, I had to put the time in that I already put in. So, again, it is my philosophy that there is no such thing as a make art button, but you can, through your workflow, create an elaborate make art Rube Goldberg machine. Even now, this is working out pretty okay. The fact that I had a pre-made head and I was able to, again, because I put in some of the work studying it, able to like make a flat depiction of Olivia from Owl House as a killer robot. What was I gonna say? Someone brought up, says, I don't know why, people elaborately work to do that to make flat color objects. And I was going to say, I didn't rebuttal to them in the thing, and this is not like a snide thing or anything, but this, maybe rebuttal is a harsh word, but I was going to say, well, sometimes it helps with figuring out where just like things, like it's still a 3D object that moves in 3D space. So when you turn the object, you get a correct perspective, which it can be worth its weight in gold if you're like going for something difficult. Uh, but like again, it's coming up to my judgment about, well, what's faster, working with it in Blender or working with it just drawing it out. And they both have their strengths and weaknesses, and getting a chance to sort of experiment with Blender is always a good thing. Hold on, let's see. To the Owl House Reddit, first comment is, oh, thank you. Well, did the other people like the Odelia bot? Oh, Blight. That would be a Odelia Blight, the mother from Owl House. I believe she was added last year upon request. We did a big brainstorming thing where we just added a bunch of characters. I added some new ones this year that unfortunately didn't get picked up. There's that online comic, the weird one with the cat mom. It's like Baby Blues except with cats. And the mom's kind of they're both the parents are like closeted nerds. Hold on. There we go. I was playing with some light setup, and I was fiddling with a lamp. But I did manage to get a relatively good and efficient way of lighting the whole room the way I want it. Not just from above. Oh, wait, no, I could do it from above. Okay, I don't even need to set up a second light. I have these. Okay, this is good. That's part of the advantage of working within your own space. Ugh. Yeah. The Your piece was also pretty good. People have been responding to that, but I guess because people still like Family X Spy. Yeah, right. I don't remember the name. It's just like, oh, it's the cat comic. She's got like white. She's orange. Got the stripes. The little baby's kind of adorable. Yeah, I was like, but yeah, no, she is a good design. Who's loose? Oh, Litterbox. That's right, Litterbox. Because they're a litter of uh is the head of the foundation and mother. Oh, of Lily. And who is Lily and Garla? Okay. Okay, so she's got two kids. Isn't she like secretly a bug Pokemon or something? Pokemon Human Fusion. Okay. I mean, Pokemon turning into humans is basically. No, I was thinking of the white bug thing. Okay, so there's that one. That would be okay. And we have. Oh yeah. I think I did a thing of Peg as her. Sure. In fact, let me bring up the list now while I have you. There's some like really skinny bug type Pokemon that has the Pacifica haircut. Where's the list? Okay, here we go. I've got close enough. Big. Okay. Add names. Litterbox mom. I'll just change that. It was one at the very end. There we go. And I'll just erase cat comic mom because I probably don't know what that is. Or I probably wouldn't remember. There was one like we got like live, and it was like Maurice. And I was like, who? What the hell is that? Okay. Raguyo. Kill. La. Kill. I know, like villainous moms. And then Lusamine. Okay. I don't know, that weird Forest King one. Pokemon. Pheromos. Okay. There's the Medusa Gordon from... Medusa Gordon? I've got to charge these. Okay, hold on, buddies. Hold on, pals. I gotta charge this stuff. Again, I wasn't quite ready, but I kind of want to go full steam ahead on a bunch of stuff. We'll be running around today. I mean, around the house, not anywhere specific. Okay, that works. Okay, let's charge. Oh, that's the mic I want to work with. I gotta charge the other one. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh. Also, I just put you right in front of the fan, so that probably didn't sound nice. Well, all the good people are taken so far. Can you think of any video game moms? Or moms from comics? I mean, I could. Ooh, I never put Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman. I mean, there's plenty of moms to go around. I did Bulma. In fact, I did Bulma this year. Okay, guys, but I can't walk out with you. I'm going to open the door and I'm going to open the gate so you can run in and out. Yeah, they're looking back at me. Go on. Go on. Oh. Shadow is sort of like a imagine Lassie, but like jet black and smaller and sleeker. Not quite as much hair, enough to like get it all over the place when they shed. That he's definitely like some sort of farm breed. He loves to run around. He will bump into you like a sheepdog, but like not a sheepdog. He's got that instincts just to kind of bump into you and try and guide you up places. Yo, fish! Sophia Lamb from Bioshock 2. Did anyone here? Yeah, lackadaisic. I liked it. I liked this. I mean, it's the style within the. I was gonna say it's almost like a Has-Been Hotel style of artwork. I love the artwork from the pilot that they did, but that is clearly on a stain. I just had the word. I hate it when that happens. You can't maintain that for like. You could, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about how that would work. From an episode to episode basis, but it's definitely a more economical art style for what the story needs to tell. And of course, nothing like will stand up to the artwork from the comics. Yeah, Peter B. Parker's a mom. Anna from Anna. No, but I'll add it to the list. We'll see what pops up next time. No, I'm not thinking of. I'm not thinking of the particular style. I'm thinking of the actual managing to do that on an episode by episode basis. If it's feasible or not. And I got one more. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Desdemona, cool. Debbie, of course. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Ring. Cool. Oh, and also, what's her face? Sabrina's Online's friend. The Squirrel Girl. There. Okay. Yep. Let's see how those little bugaboos are doing. Well, I left the door wide open. It's actually really nice outside. It's finally cooling down. Yeah, okay. They're just chilling. Very good. Okay, one thing I wanted to do. Maureen Green. Okay, who? Well, let me get a picture of her. Okay, she looks just like Squirrel. Did she only appear in that one comic? Or that one adaptation of her comic? Aww. So now Squirrel Girl is an Inhuman, not a mutant. Or I keep bringing that up. I think it's just weird how they retcon that stuff. And then, of course, we talk about how, like, what qualifies as a mutant, or and then someone brings up, well, it's technically if they have the dominant X gene or not, and not if they've been altered any other way. Okay, good. Yeah, but other than like saying, "Oh, hey, look, it's Squirrel Girl's mom," I mean, some of them are just a little bit. I don't know. I'm looking for something a little bit more iconic, and that's why I think maybe the animated and yeah, like sometimes some of the animated and the cartoon. Like work so well because they're instantly recognizable. Even I was actually lucky enough that she had, like, again, a bit of good serendipity. Like, she was Frankenstein, and then she had that weird outfit, her spy outfit with the weird collar and everything. I just add a bunch of wrappings around her, and then bada bing, bada boom, it looks like a weird Frankenstein thing. Add some lightning bolts to the hair. You could tell it's iconically it's her, but still remixed to be a little bit monster. And also, in this case, Amity Blight has, or not Amity, pardon me, Delia Blight has her weird abomination magic that'll really lend to, like, I don't know, making weird synthetic skin. Again, that's just a brunette. Like, if I wanted to, like, what would I do? If I wanted to make the theme, I would instantly do, like, I would make her the Medusa. But that's not the gist of it. It's like random mom, random name. Martha Wayne. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to see the problem with actual comic books. because again, I want it's gotta be like iconic. Like how would I? Okay, yeah, Deku is fine. Deku's mom has also shown up on the list, and she has also been featured. Let's see, I'll bring it up. The Momsters, Deku's mom. She was a Cthulhu cultist. Deku's mom. Ida. Inko. Okay, well, where's... Well, of course. Inko. It keeps trying to say Monsters Incorporated. Momsters, Inko, Rogo, Emily, the Lagoon Monster. No, just wait. It's gotta be here. Okay, let's just go to my website. PA. No, I don't want that. I'm not even signed in on this computer. Let's see. It was last year. I think it was last year. No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before that, because last year was Debbie Turnbull as just a Cthulhu monster. Oh, I hope I posted it. Oh, there's like 100 deviations missing, or 100 pieces of artwork, because it's not in the right folder. Whatever. Where is she? Here's a bunch of Halloween stuff. A bunch of commissions. Okay, maybe I only put it on... Oof. Okay, maybe it's just on Twitter still? Oh, gross. Okay, yeah. I probably have to go in and get a bunch of stuff. Okay, but yeah, she was a cultist. Yeah, Sue. I already put Sue. I just added it while we were thinking. I was thinking about comic books. Jean Grey. Yeah, that would be okay. Yeah. Again, there's sometimes a little bit of serendipity. And then sometimes it's just like, Millie's mom. Oh, I think I have her on the list. We got her on there when we were brainstorming the last time. What was I gonna say? Here, let me close some tabs. Damn, I forgot. Oh, I was going to go over and see which ones have serendipitous sort of, or just things I was able to make work. Jamaican Scarecrow, that's okay. It's fine. I was even worried about if there's like Pagan Vampire. That's fine. That works out great. In fact, that was a real easy one because I just gave her a skin tight suit. Allison Witch. You know what? Her natural color scheme, where she has just that kind of those earth tone she's got like bright blue jeans, but she has got like a pale yellow shirt, and an earth toned vest that really just kind of works well. Again, kind of like a yellow witch. It turned out pretty good. Baby as a mad artist was great. 5-Volt and the Blob. I was able to like make it look like she was going, and again, I'm missing that footage. I've got to go and look and see if I have it. But maybe I put it in the wrong folder or something. But having it look like she's looming over her kid, like in the movie theater, that was pretty good. Jane Evil Queen. There's a visual resemblance with her hair. They are similar to the horns that are on a Dark Queen. Morticia as a mime was just like really good. And then you got things like Linda's an alien, or the mom from Clarence is a zombie, or a fish named Wanda. That was a good pun. Or Dexter's mom is a devil. Oh, wait, Dust Devil. Damn it, I should have put a Dust Devil in her hand. Wait, no, Dust Devil is just a brand of vacuum cleaner. It doesn't mean the little handheld thing. That's a Dust Buster. Okay. But still a vacuum. That would have been a good, like a Dust Devil. Oh well, this one looks fine. Mandark's mom is on the list. There were a few new ones this year. Let's see, who was new? I'm going to pick out the new ones. Was Jamaica last year? No. Alice was done before. She was the gargoyle. Bebe, 5-Volt, Jane, Morticia, Delia Duck. Linda was done there before. Yummy Mummy was another one. And she's literally just called Yummy Mummy because that's what the teenagers in 16 call her. There was the mom from Claire. Wait, did I do Clarence last year? Did I do her? I'm not sure. Wanda was done before. She was an alien. The mom from Dexter's Lab was the Invisible. Maud was done before. She was a zombie. Flo was done before. She was a gargoyle. Yours new. New. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15. 15 are new. That's pretty good for like halvesies. Oh, Miss Bisbee. Okay, yeah. Okay, that would be a good one. Or Mrs. Brisby. Mira from Primal. Okay. The Wanda pick? The fish named Wanda? It was just a Wilhelmina from that's on there. She's on there. Hey, Underwolf. I'm going to shave today and do that unboxing. Are you guys in or out? You can't. We had our fun, but we can't let stuff in. Come on. Come on, Booker. Come on, Booker. Booker, come in. Okay. Shut the... Oh. I'm not going... I'm shutting the door. Bye. Bye. Okay. Now they want in. No, I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out. Come on. Okay, treat time. Sit. 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 Good boy. Booker, you want one? Don't run into your cage. He's usually good now. And not doing this. Run into his cage and laying there. But you know I'm going to bring you your treat. Little breakfast in bed. Oh, boogers. You know, if she was like an experiment, like Frankenstein or something. Frisbee. Wait. It's Frisbee, not Frisbee. Yeah, I did do that. Cow and Chicken. She was a giant. I have her on the list still. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She got kaiju. Which I didn't do as good a job on the background explaining what she was. I must have just put it all on Twitter and never uploaded it to DA, or maybe just Tumblr. What the hell is this? Oh, they're doing a Halloween episode on found furry footage. And what the hell is this? Oh, some sort of fairy thing. Discussing fairies, the forgotten CBS special based off of the... That's cool. And someone found a rare thing for it. I wouldn't... Okay, let's see. Fairies, forgotten CBS special. Let's see if it aired around Halloween. I think I've got this on a VHS somewhere. February. And it's more fantasy than horror. Although there's a lot of stuff. Encountering hags, goblins. And I've never seen this like re-air on the Disney Channel or anything like that. So, unfortunately, I think I'll keep it out of the running. gonna say it looks pretty cool. Okay, this is a pretty good shirt some guy has. It says, at the protest today, all the king's horses and all the king's men could night who Dumpty humped with his friend. A toy mouse, that would be good. If she were a blob, I would put her in like her little blob form and just put her in like a little test jar. Turning red. Oh, do I have her? I think let me see. I would put turning red, right? And see, we have 5-volt inside job. Mom, inside job. Oh yeah, the mom from Inside Job. I have mother, the Tangled Mama. I do have Martha Kent down here. I could have sworn she's on here. Alice the Critic, Sharon the thing. It's forget about a mom. Okay, maybe I don't have it on here. We're now at like 130 names. No, I don't want to choose one. I want to edit it. Okay. Heavy Metal Family. Yeah, I believe that was like a Ukrainian or Russian animated thing. You little stinkers. They're sitting in the front room. The biggest is laying right in front of the door. So they're kind of waiting. He is mom from Digimon? Okay. Oh yeah, the mom from Wolf Children. Okay, let's see. Hayes, mom, Digimon, Wolfwalkers. I don't think, maybe I have Mama Bear from Bernstein's. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no tyrants because they still have one king. And the French are like, fuck it. I'm surprised there's so many. I was looking for a place like where you could meet up, and there was a bunch of them that were um like taking place in Sun City. And they're mainly around these little like retirement communities. Okay, let's see what else they got working for them. Furry found footage. Where are we in the thing? Okay, so the background I phoned this. I mean, all the detail is in the character, so that I could phone in the background. But I think there was a point when I was kind of trying to figure out what would be a good color for it. And I like the idea of like tubes running with the goo. It also reminds me vaguely of Power Rangers Ivan Ooze. Minjula from The Simpsons. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I was going to say I've added a bunch of like ones from The Simpsons. And I've got the evil queen from I've got evil queen and then the fish queen or the weird fish queen from Enchanted. Oh, someone's making a skull pizza. Oh, they turned the mushrooms into little skulls. Okay, no. I got to see how this looks. Okay, you got to post. You can't just do that. You got to actually post what it looks like afterwards. Yeah, so it's just a regular pizza, and she's got like mushrooms that she's like hollowed out little holes in, and then made turn the stems into like she's like cut them up, and they look like skull faces. That's cool. Hey, you partridge. I gotta try that. It looks cool. You can even just use a regular pizza. Let's see. Littlefoot's mom from the land. Oh, eh, no, that's a little too much. Maybe we'll see how desperate we get. My teacher ate my homework. Is it a Halloween special? I thought it was just a regular. That's a problem. It's like some of these CBS specials, they were just like based off books. CBS special, or like I don't know, weekend special. My teacher ate my homework. I love the books on that. Yeah, the book's based off of that. My teacher ate my homework. My teacher flunked the planet, and it shows like literally just a like the cover. It's like an alien guy, and he's like pressing a button, and remember that weird one where it was that weird special? Sinbad was a little alien. Okay. Cartoon. Well, I'm not seeing it. My teacher's an alien. How about that? I remember seeing like a preview of that or like a little clip of it where yeah, my teacher's an alien. Maybe this is it. Tune. I'm getting a lot of like assassin. Like the alien assassin anime. Here's a PC game. I remember they were on like a football field. Huh. Oh, it's a Shadow Zone thing? Yeah, I'm seeing that, but I'm looking for the thing that I remember. But I'll take a look at that too. Ba-ba-ba. DJ Alien. You know that one with the weird yellow alien, and he's like, he says he's going to destroy the planet unless he can teach a school. It's so weird. Um, how they can just kind of take a premise and then extrapolate it to like it's like logical and then therefore dramatic uh, components. I think it's like it's a yellow alien. He says he's going to destroy the Earth in like 1 year, and then unless he wants to teach school, and therefore all the kids that go to that school have been like are assigned. They're like assassins in training, or he wants to train them. So they're trying to kill him, but at the same time, they are also like, yeah. Lauren Lightfoot from Pixar's Onward. Okay, I'll add that to the list. Alien assassin cartoon or anime. Yeah, Assassination Classroom. Take a look at that. Yeah, perfect. You guys got it. Hinata from Boruto. Okay, yeah. Okay. Done. Change this. Oh, crap. I gotta switch over to my other monitor. Yeah, I was gonna say this one was a fairly complex design with trying to like make first of all the spine itself. It's an array, which means that it's a copy of each piece done in a string. Um, and it looks flat, and also most of it's covered up. But it was a good place to start. And it sort of like really led the way for all the other things. Did I just hold on? Did it just jump? Are these out of order? Yeah. Blight 10. Okay, we had that out of order. So you've seen. Ah, well, just finish it up. Let's see. Are they one, two? I'm running this through VLC into OBS, so you guys should be. Are you guys hearing anything? Jazz, Mike. Okay, so I wasn't watching anything when this happened. I was gonna say VLC has volume on. We've done that before. Sometimes we'll pick up some whatever I was doing or watching at the time. Well, no, I wasn't hearing anything. VCL source. Let's see. But there's nothing coming off of it. Or being played on the. Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Oh, I can minimize the window and it still picks it up. In pretty decent resolution. Okay. That's fantastic. So I can see what we're doing. Light, jazz, and you. Okay, good, good. I'm just saying if there was like I was watching whatever or my on the computer. But actually I don't do that much anymore. I usually listen on my phone or sometimes I'll have the other computer running and I'm doing a talk or watching footage from a player and a video editor itself, so I can stop it and take notes. Have I seen Yao Musha Pedal? What is that? Okay, let's look that up. I gotta watch this Halloween episode of found furry footage. Maybe they've got some new stuff I can use. I've already got like enough for like another list going. I always find something. Let's see. We're going to go with Queen Hillian is on there. In fact, she was the Grim Reaper last year. And that was a request done by some random. Yes, unfortunately, Starman. I think he was like sort of the more creatively driven of the band. Let's see. Yo-Wa. Yeah, that was a weird one. That was basically just like a remake of their movie, The Phantom of the... Oh, is that a Halloween special? That was a TV movie, Kiss, and the Phantom of the Park. That was. It says it's a film, but I think it was a TV movie. 1970s TV movie starring and produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions. Wow, so it's actually a Hanna-Barbera joint. Yeah, okay. So that's like Hanna-Barbera, I think, during the 80s was also trying to crack into like live action stuff. And the I mean, not only just their not just the banana splits, but like they've also did a Christmas holiday special, and I got the DVD of it like in a dollar store, and I was like looking at the back. It's just like a real sentimental kind of thing, and I look at the back of it, and it's got a Hanna-Barbera logo, and I'm like, what the hell? So this is a special. What was released October 28th. Okay, it's going on the list. Cool. Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. Let me bring that up. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, it's basically a remake. Now that I know that they literally are done by the same people. Like Hanna-Barbera flipped the bill to make the movie. Okay, so this is Halloween 2025, but I have the list up here of all the other ones we're going to use. I already have, let's see, I'm counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Halloween, VHS Halloween, maybe not. That's on the, but yeah, I definitely have enough for next year too. Kiss of the Phantom of the Park. I'm just gonna put it here. Did you know Gushers made a Halloween video called Fruithead? I've got Over the Garden Walls on this, and I keep pushing it off. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it next year, since it's like a Halloween mini-series. Yeah, Drew Struzan. I was watching. Someone posted a video, and it was like, and I was watching it. It was him making the poster for the Phantom Menace. And And I was just watching. I was like, oh, this is really nice. Someone just did it. I thought they were just like doing it. And then later on, the internet broke the bad news to me, and I was like, oh shit. I thought I was just watching something nice. Which I was, because he was a great and talented person. Someone was like saying, they were saying the Thing poster, how the Thing poster was just like a total just a fast job. And I was saying I was so enamored with that poster because, and then you read the back of it, and I'm just thinking, like, I'm thinking of a different movie in my head when I look at that, because it does capture like the coldness and the cosmic horror. But I thought like the Thing, for the longest time, I thought the Thing was like a crystalline entity or something that could jump from body to body, a la Fallen. Not necessarily the body horror aspect of it, which was a completely different kind of horror movie, but also equally good to what the movie I didn't even have a movie in my head. Sometimes you just look at those VHS covers and it just strikes you. It's like you're living in a little moment, having a little horror movie inside your head. There was I would go to this video store that was owned by a friend of the family, and he had just a huge collection of VHSs. Because he could, when you're not owned by like Blockbuster or whatever, you can basically just keep whatever you want. And he kept like so many like weird movies I've never seen before. And I saw a movie called God Told Me to Do It. And and it showed like a bunch of people panicking and sort of the skyline, implying that, you know, God was telling people to like do horrible things. And I was like, oh, as a Southern born, or as, you know, a Southern Baptist raised kid, I was like, oh God, but that really cuts to the core of what cosmic horror is really about. It's like, okay, what if these things exist, and not only do they exist, but they just don't care about you, or like actively malicious towards you. Again, I think I saw there was this thing where Spoonie One was doing these like, he was showing up during these like midnight movie things that were being like run on either a YouTube channel, or themselves were like being released on cable TV or something. But he would like do these little things at the very end where he'd act like a snobbish critic, and they actually had that movie. Turns out it was aliens. Turns out it was an alien with psychic powers. A cursed haunted video store setting for an that would be, I mean, that would be good. You could just literally have that as like the setting for an anthology series where you just like look for movies, or you can just like look through. But then again, I think that like there's a layer of meta there where if like you have a haunted horror movie guide, then it's like, oh, well, you're just watching a movie or watching a story. You are aware of it. There's an angle there. I like it. I think it was last year when I said they did the Elvira show, I said instead of a psychic, she should have been in charge of a video store, and then still done the psychic stuff in the back room, but like a video store, a little like video / occult store, that specializes in horror movies, that would have been good. I'm shit, she could still do that. Oh yeah, this is me modeling Delia with just some balls and blender. This actually worked out pretty good until the damn blender froze. Blender froze, and since this is a new version of Blender, I can't for the life of me figure out how to get it to auto save to a particular place. I'm gonna have to like research it a little more. Now when I'm working in Blender, I just like save all the time. So yeah, you'll see me do some stuff and then lose the footage. It's actually like really annoying. But also just learning how to not necessarily sculpt from just shapes itself, but using the using these little primitives, they call them. You know, your spheres, your cones, your squares, just to like build up a shape. So Kiss of the Park, that's a one. I'm starting to think maybe I have a few more like live action ones. Well, no, I still have my pen pal Dracula. Bad Monsters. What was Bad Monsters? What was Bad Monsters? Oh my gosh, Bad Monsters. I need to find this. Remember last year when I did Frankenstein Ruins Halloween and it was like a really super cheap, like where they recycled all the animation? It might as well just have been AI, but it wasn't AI. It was just the same thing that they used all the pre-used assets. It's like AI's dream of what they're trying to work towards, but it sucks. Well, they did a raunchy version of that, a raunchy rated R version of that, where it's Dracula and Frankenstein, and they're sitting on a couch during Halloween, and they're just like, I don't know, being dickheads. And there's like skeletons who are doing like weird, it's like motion capture grinding and stripping. And it's like, oh, but they're skeletons, so that's the joke. Can't find it because they took it down. They kept all their kid-friendly crap. It's WoW Entertainment. Now WoW Entertainment. It used to be on Amazon, but they've like they took it out. Okay, see ya, Cage. You be good. Here, I gotta put Now WoW Entertainment next to it so I know. If I could track down a DVD or some footage or something, or get it off a BitTorrent. Yeah, I've got plenty to work with next year. Do I even have the Muppets? The Muppets? Just wait. Muppet. Nope, I don't. Wow. Muppet Haunted House or Haunted Mansion. Okay, that's another one. I could even just do the Haunted Mansion. The new one that they made, but that's a movie. But it's a special. That would be good. There's a channel I watch called crap. I can't for the life of me remember what it was, but it's I know what movie they showed. Pain Garden or something, which was an anthology series, and it starred is it called Pain Garden movie? Birdie, the Pain Garden. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's what it was. It's Birch Meredith. Birch Meredith. It was when Universal like went over to England and made a bunch of like cheap horror movies. like the projected man and stuff like that. Well, they may have had one where it was an anthology. Birch Meredith. What? Hold on. Yellow. Hold on. Man, everyone's always trying to sell windows. Good boys. Hi, Mr. Nobody. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay, Birch Meredith, film biology. Okay, we're going to have to do some sleuthing. Or Burgess Meredith. Horror movie. He's basically just doing his devil from Twilight Zone. What movies has he been in that were Torture Garden, not Pain Garden, Torture Garden. Okay. And The Sentinel, maybe Burnt Offerings. Okay, I gotta look into his okay, so it's a 1967 yada yada. Apparently it did pretty decently. Let's see, it had a budget of how much did it make? 3 out of 4 stars. It was fine. It's kind of a middle of the road. People, again, they just kind of let it. Oh, well, it did. Martin Scorsese was a big fan of it. Okay, that's cool. But anyway, let me find out now where. Okay, so it wasn't Pain Garden, it was Torture Garden, YouTube. Again, you can watch the whole thing with like a little bit of creature feature, was it? Anyway, they buy the rights to these films relatively cheap, and they're able to like. Anyway, the Torture Garden is like a carnival. Yeah, creature features. Anyway, ooh, what waits below? I gotta rewatch these again because they just like have these old like cheap cheap movies that they can get, and they do it like like weekend horror movies. Hello, May. How you doing? Okay, what bites below? What's this all about? Ah, some sort of army thing. One Ways Below is a gripping sci-fi action film about the mysterious depths of the Central American cave. The U.S. Army transmits submarine communications. Embark. The journey takes a startling encounter of a hidden civilization. A tribe of albino cave dwellers, so white people, they can just hire to act, isolated for millennia and possessed unique adaptations. So they could have called it the cave dwellers again. Having a good stretch. You guys have got to learn to calm down and get with other people. I thought they were cool. Mom was right. Mom was afraid that they'd go nuts if someone else showed up. Turns out she was right, you schnooks. And I can close this, I can close this, I can close this. Let's see, I might as well post while I have you all here. Okay, first, posting on oh, where is it? Okay, hold on. Fine, I'm trying to open up a folder here. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, yeah, downloads. So anyway, I want to find that one. Halloween Monsters finished. And then today we're going to be doing Queen. God, I don't even know her name. She's the mom from Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog Underground. being a Lena. Yeah. Oh, hold on. What are you guys doing? I hear. Okay. No, you're good. I was gonna say I heard some rattling and in movements. You little schnookers. Oh, I love you. You're so cool. Oh, you boo. I love you guys. I can't be mad at you. You got the biggest, dumbest faces. Ooh. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, that froze in the middle of me trying to do something with Blender. So I was like, screw it. I just got to work with it now. Which is actually fine. I mean, I was still able to use the basic shapes and the perspective from the grid to work out for some, fairly what I wanted to do. Even just using the boxes, like if I could I'm gonna try that. Just use boxes, just one box on top of another. Use the perspective and then figure out what to do from there. Sometimes it's just about where you think all the vanishing points and all that. I always had trouble with that. Jeez, Chicago's full of people. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. And then we'll go to Newgrounds. Newgrounds has kind of been dead for me this year. But I still post. Well, they're my brothers. They're my brothers and my sister-in-laws and my niece's dog. Ooh, you need to get Shadow. Open your mouth. Okay, well now he's just licking my hand. Yeah, they're beautiful dogs. I think they've been isolated a little bit. They've lived in apartments. They're too big to live in apartments. Okay, that's good. The Hedgehog Queen. Yost. Halloween. Momsters. Okay, here. You know what? Yeah, I could show you the pupsters. I could do that right now. Here. Let's see. Let's see. I think if this thing stays. Okay, and then I put a filter here. Video source, video capture. What am I looking for? Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Let's see. Oh, too big. Too big. I got crap all over the place. Here. There you go. I'll replace me for a little bit. Okay. Say hello, Shadow. Say hello, Shadow. He couldn't be bothered. Hello, Shadow. Shadow. He's looking right at me. Shadow, how you doing? Booker. Here, Booker. Good boy. Oh, Booker likes you guys. You know, Booker, how you doing? Yeah, they're big. They're big boys. Yeah, look, he somewhat has allergies. We give him a little thing, or I scratch his nose. He likes that carpet. I got that like a Target for so like the last thing I bought at Target. Actually, Mom bought it. It was like in the discount aisle. I think it was like $5. He was looking for something to like put in here. It's actually kind of a nuisance because I wanted to have like lots of places where I could roll things around. He's my boy. Yes, my boy. He my boy. Look at him. He just loves looking at me. Shorts in Arizona, yes. And also, this is the hottest room in the house. It gets sun for most of the day, although it is getting pretty nice. October used to be cold. Sure, Grandma, sure. Booker will just like lay there like he's dead sometimes. Like he will literally just be like staring up at you and not reacting. I've had things plugged in behind him where I needed to get to him. And he will just, I don't know, he'll just like totally ignore me, which is weird because these dogs used to freak out when I was around. Shadow, not so much, but Booker didn't like anybody until, until he's just started living with me. And I became sort of feeding him and taking care of him and treating him good. They don't have the shock collar like over my brothers. Because again, they're just like, they just need to be out. We need to take them for a walk and have them not get scared by anybody. Aw. You good boys. You good boys. They sit here and sometimes they turn around and I watch. What's that, Booker? Are you a star? What? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you have opinions? Here, are you itchy? Are you itchy? If they hear their names too much, then they think they want to go outside. Booker, come here. He's trying to coax me into going outside with him. Okay, hold on a second. Let me unplug this. Well, no, let me. Yeah, he wants me to play. Okay. Uh, no, guys, come on. I'll let you outside, but we gotta. Again, that one's Booker, the one that looks like kind of like a cow. It's got the stripe in the face, and the other one's Shadow. Literally disappears in the dark. Like he loves sitting, just laying in the hallway too. Go on. I'm gonna leave the door open like before. Okay. I gotta stay with them. Go on, you can play. Just don't let the turtle come in. Babs is probably getting ready to go in for hibernation. It is getting cooler, and he will be getting ready to go in for his hibernation. Yeah, I forgot how much I really miss dogs. It was like what? It might have been 3 years since Chico passed away. What? Go on. And it was his time. He had Chico. Chico was like pushing 17, I think. We got him when my dad was still alive. That was like maybe 2 years. He was here with Chance. Oh, I miss Chance. Chance was a big old dog. Aww. But Chance couldn't lift himself under his own weight. He couldn't support his own legs. But I miss these two. It's a sweet sentimental kind of thing, and I don't want to get too attached because I don't know what's going to happen with these dogs. But they love me. Anyway, those are the puppers. They get to be treated real nice. Like I said, we still have Babs, and he's getting ready to go in. He was doing his side surfing, which is he goes up against a wall and tries to kind of figure out if he can like start moving around someplace. But boy, I mean, it's like, well, is he happy? Is he okay? But boy, sure howdy, he sure does love being fed by us. He gets like fresh watermelon and grapes and stuff, not stuff that you don't find in the ground in the desert. And he knows my mom's voice all right. When my mom's out there watering or something, during the summer, he'll pop up just like out of nowhere. Because you think he moves so slow, but like he'll just we feed him, and then sometimes he's just done, and you turn around and you're like, okay, well, where is he? And he's just like, he's already like moved somewhere. He's just like he's in that sweet spot of like where he moves too slow that you can totally see where he goes, but you turn around and not pay attention to him enough, and then he will be like gone. let's see. Let me finish up doing this. But yeah, Shadow, he's super dark and loves to just lay in the hallway. Not at night, though. At night, well, sometimes at night, and that's why we have to worry about him. Like turning a corner and hopefully not tripping over him. Yeah, kind of Batman rules. But no, Batman's pretty fast. But yeah, like you turn around and it's like, because he tricks you. He tricks you. Just your brain assumes like, oh, he's a tortoise. He's slow, and then you like, but he moves faster than you suspect and anticipate. I guess. This is actually an appropriate piece to post on No King's Day. It's Queen Aline looming over Robotnik. Got that done. Got that posted. Go over to DA. Post that, and then we're done with the postings today. Jason, yeah, that might be a little bit more apt. It's like you're looking at him, and then you look away, and then he's just gone. I still need to watch that movie. The one where it's like the Jason killer, but like in real time. Apparently, it's like strangely peaceful. Because you are just watching a guy wander through the woods. Let's just say, where was I? Oh, over here. No AI. Thank you very much. That sucks. People have to. They're doing their animations and they're posting their videos, and they have to like specify no AI used. Which, of course, like no, there's this one that did the Ghibli. It's Ghibli crossed over with Over the Garden Wall, and it's like it's the frog sings in the middle of the big band, and but it's done in Ghibli style, and it's amazing. And AI couldn't do that. Not in a million years. Not yet. Not maybe not ever, because all it does is do copy of stuff. Or if it could, it would have to drain a damn lake to do it. Worried about spooks. Spooks. Okay, that's good. Featured. Da, 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 da. Okay. I need a description here. About spooks. And submission. Yeah, Mom Frankenstein. I think I did. Let's see. I'm looking at Susan Long. Do I have her on the list? Maybe, maybe not. Also, the mom from The Amazing Bee or something like that. No, Susan Long was one of them, I think. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. Spooks. Talk about spooks. I got an DA. Okay. Got some good stuff here. Talk about spooks. Got one caught on camera. Oh God, Boston is like over. Man, these crowds are huge. And they're nice. Okay. Got in the back door. How you guys doing? Let's see if they'll lay with me. They don't like cuddling up to you. Up. Well, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Here. Lay down. Okay. Okay, this one's on top of me too. Yay! Lay down, boys. Good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, Booker is down by my legs. And Shadow's just sitting up. I think he wants a treat, but he's not getting one just for running around. They get fed in the morning and they get fed at night. And at night, they get a special little drizzle of... they got things like called drizzlers, where you take... It's like mixing wet food on your dry food. Have you ever opened a can of food or dog food and it's got like that kind of film of like... I wouldn't call it a gravy, but it's like a kind of a gelish... like liquid kind of thing. Well, just imagine if they like put that in a little pouch and then you can drizzle that on top of a dog's dry food. Anyway, they go crazy for that. They love that. But they also wait to see what we're eating and see if they can get a little bit of if they're good little beggars, if they get, you know, Mom might bring home chicken tonight. Better. Chicken. No. You don't know what that word is? No, he thinks that means get away. Booker. Hey, Booker, chicken. Nope. Okay. They don't like the word chicken. But anyway, that's a fun little thing. Let's talk about spooks, 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 spooks. Let's see. I thought this was a pretty good one. Delia as a mummy, because I think mummies are somewhat iconic in relation to DuckTales, because there's a really good episode, a really like supernatural, eerie episode of DuckTales that takes place with the mummies. There's mummies in the reboot, and the opening just features. It has like original animation that's not in the series, and you can tell. Like you know how you can always tell like that the original series and the stuff that was added just for the opening, and that part where like it's a mummy, they have a jewel, the mummy wants the pink diamond or whatever, and then starts chasing them. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. And I was able to like incorporate her scarf, her aviator scarf, into the ensemble. and just basically copy what the mummies in the reboot or the Egyptian followers were wearing in the reboot. I'll talk about you. We got these harnesses from it wasn't eBay, it was not Amazon, it was Walmart. Mom bought them herself. Um, and they've got this little they got these little Velcro patches that say service dog, or you can take it off and you can put another one on that says best friend. And she says, "Ooh, leave the service dog one on." And I said, "No, that's dishonest, and actually the opposite of what they are. They're just kind of big right now, and they actually do disservice to a lot of people. Not maliciously, but like they just yell a lot." Goblin caught on tape. Spooks, spook, spook. Mm-hmm. the mic died. When did it die? I've been sitting here yammering. I need to have like an alarm. I wonder if I could set that up where it something pops up where if I don't speak for like 10 minutes, it goes, and then no, it'd have to be some. It wouldn't have to be It couldn't be an OBS itself because then you guys would see it. Okay, well, that's something to ponder. But anyway, you were saying about Diet Lime. Oh, right on. Yeah, but you asked if there was Diet Coke, and I was like saying no. There was a nice setup for Fanta yesterday that kind of overshadowed everything, and then a display of Mission Hill for Day of the Dead. Or just other things. Is it? I mean, I don't care for lime in my soda, but if it's still good, I was gonna say, did they have just regular Coke with lime, or was that lemon, or did Pepsi try lemon? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I like cherry. Let's see. They had a cherry. They had a peach one time, I think. Anywho, this is done. Yeah, it was really good. Glad how it turned out, especially like the sort of purplish background made it feel like, I don't know, like it could be like midday, but this is deep in the shadows, or kind of waning night. It was cool. And again, just like the golden metal leg, this turned out great, especially just the perspective of it. And again, just a simple little thing of maybe going into Blender and just making a square and a sphere is maybe all I need, and I can work off of that for a little bit, and then getting wherever the perspective lines are. I'll have to just try that. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go maybe get some lunch myself, get ready for another thing I need to do, and then hopefully